Is it the truth that you'll be living tonight? We should take a walk, then a swim in the sea.
Good morning. I'm here to flip through a few Van Gogh Traveler's Notebooks. These are both created using a combination of the 3 digisets that are now available in Mrs. Cogg's Etsy. These are field notes size, so the pages are 3.5 by 5.5. Yes, from memory. 3.5 by 5.5. They're covered in a canvas with French writing on it, and we'll just flip through and take a quick look. This one with the blue starry night kind of theme has the moon charm on the elastic band. I didn't attach the inserts so I could do a quick flip through and take each one out and show you extensively each one, and I'll put them in a bit. So each one has 3 inserts. The inside of the cover is covered in canvas and lace art by Van Gogh, which is, I left the labels at the bottom, and little Van Gogh flashcards. The sun has disappeared behind some little black clouds, so I'm going to keep filming and see if I can brighten this up a bit. So here are the 3 inserts. The paper covering each one is from Graphic 45's Botanica Bella, which is kind of my favorite paper. It's got the orange and earth tones of fall and the rusty kind of colors that I think go so well with Van Gogh's work. So let me set these first 2 aside and we'll look at the first one. Let's see if I can zoom in without bouncing. Nope, I can't. Okay. This is the best photo that I can find of Vincent Van Gogh. He died young, and there aren't many photos of him. They didn't take a lot of pictures back in the 1800s, but I do like that picture. It reminds me a lot of his self-portraits. You can, the eyes and the eyebrows and even the beard, he really nailed it. What I've done is printed quite a few images from the Sketches Van Gogh digital set onto the page before I tea-dyed these, and the pages are covered in quotes and pretty profound things that Van Gogh said. This is actually a page from a Van Gogh book that has sketches and a painting by him. I love this picture. This is a painting that he did when he was in the hospital/asylum at Saint Remy in France. This was the picture of his window there. That's where he stayed for a while after he had cut off his ear. And he did quite a few paintings and sketches of people, the postman, the people who helped treat him, even his doctors there. Many of his studies on sketches of people and their faces and their hands and things that they were doing actually were people in his life, and quite a few from there. So with the other inserts, rather than flipping through all of the pages to show you every single page, which are mostly tea-dyed with quotes, I will show you the pages with illustrations and that were tea-dyed, and also the ones that I attached and sewed in. Oh, the sun's coming back out. Oh, there's a sunflower charm. A little bit of music paper. It's a great picture. Here's another page from the Van Gogh book. He called this the Orphan Man. He did quite a few sketches of an older man. I love this painting. It's called First Steps, and it's got the dad in the garden with the child running to him. Another sketch of the Orphan Man. This is just a bookmark that I put on a daisy chain with a little tassel attached to it, so that can be taken out or moved to any page you'd like. Several really great sketches of people praying, usually at the table, depicting the provincial life that he knew so well. This one's called The Drinkers. So there's the second, and here's the third insert from this one. What a great picture. She is letting him have it, telling him how it's going to be today. And that's my favorite picture of the Orphan Man. I love that picture. I love the yellow hue behind it, and that he's sipping on his coffee, and it really shows a lot of character in his face. This is that's the image that I put on my altered planner. This is my personal altered planner, and I love that image. Great sketch. Here's a little charm of the Eiffel Tower. Vincent Van Gogh spent a good bit of time in France and even in Paris. It was just before the Eiffel Tower was built, but I went ahead and included it since that's such a symbol of France for us Americans at least. Girl knitting. I love that sketch as well. Gauguin was a contemporary, somewhat of a friend, somewhat of a competitor of Van Gogh's. So there are pictures of his chair and various things that were more in Gauguin's style, and things that Vincent had tried out at times, and really like that one. So these three, see if I can zoom this out again. These three are the Starry Night. And the second, it's got one of Van Gogh's self-portraits and one of his shoes, and he liked sketching and painting shoes, so I have a shoe charm on the front, and irises. Always makes me think of Wendy. Irises and the countryside. Just love the way that he can make oranges and yellows work with blue. And again with the French print on the canvas. The pictures and the quotes are the same. The Botanica Bella paper covers for each of the inserts are also the same, flipped the other way from the previous one. So I'll just quickly show you the highlights of this. I love that Starry Night and the fisherman with the pipe. So it's got the man praying before his meal. And a couple smaller ones. And then the three inserts. And as I said before, the insides of these are the same as the other one, different order of things. I'll flip open and show you the centerpieces of these. It's got the sketch and the sewed pictures of the girls knitting. Obviously, he was around, and it looks like the same girl to me, but I found them in different places. My guess is that he encountered this little girl who was knitting at one time in his life and did a number of works. So this is the first insert, man winding yarn. This is the second. And this is the middle, where I've got sunflowers on both sides. And there is the Eiffel Tower charm. And this is the third insert with his photo. And I love this of the couple walking. And the middle has the two sketches. And these three also have various pictures sewn throughout. Same as the first one, like I said, just in a different order. So I will have these both available shortly in my Etsy shop, and I appreciate you joining me. Thanks so much. Have a great day.